stay for a long time.
Here we go.
It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see the Indiana Pacers defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. And it's their first look at this year's Pistons here for the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season. In the season before, they completely controlled the series 3-0.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on to give up for your Pacemates. Fans, your Pacemates.
And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play, and after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games, the training camp, and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. And that one's good, Brogdon.
They have to chase Brogdon off that three-point line. He's a very good shooter from this area.
To the inside. Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Brogdon inside the line. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey. As many do, he compared Domantas Sabonis to his dad, Arvydas, in terms of his feel for the game. Coach said Domas is now capable of registering a triple-double on any given night, largely because he anticipates everything. And he has the talent and size to take advantage of what he sees. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And the wide open shot from Warren. Offline with his three. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Right wing. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Now here's LeVert. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. Indiana again missing. And here are the Pistons now. They're on an 11-3 run.
2 minutes.
Grant goes in. Outside Warren. Again, the miss by Warren. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assisted by
6 points for Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
calls timeout. Pistons substitution.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the paint. Here's Turner. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pistons leading by 10. Jackson has the open look. That three off the mark. On deep. The rebound by Grant.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Outside Turner. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Now, here's Joseph. Here's Stewart. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Pacers trailed by 8. Outside Holiday. Back to Craig. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And it's working for him. You like that initiative, not settling for stuff on the perimeter.
Holiday with the three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bay wide open, and he fires. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this.
Fans, your pace mates.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Brogdon inside the line. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, that's just an example of effort there. Jackson taking pride in beating everybody down the floor in transition. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Sabonis. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Now here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, and Jackson has a lot of bounce to the ounce now. Outstanding at finishing with strength at the rim.
Brogdon outside. Misses the three.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Right side Sabonis. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lark. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Onto the court for the Pacers.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. A three from Warren. Offensive rebound. The three. And that one is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Here's Bay. Sinks the triple. Bay's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Joseph. Into the lane. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's the triple. RJ's shot good. RJ's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Joseph looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Rebounded by Lamb. Pacers trail by 13. Fires the three. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
Now, Cunningham. Following Sabonis' three-point attempt. Here's Magruder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Rodney Magruder. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Drives to the hoop.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Grant with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Grant gets a wide-open look. Misses off the left iron. From deep three-point range, Indiana with a new shot clock.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Cunningham looking it over. Down low. Out to the right wing. Off target with his three. It's tipped.
That's the end of the first half with a score. Your Pacers, 20. The Pistons, 30.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Pistons leading by 10. Pass to Olynyk. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And it's Grant in the corner. Brogdon outside. Warren on the wing. Puts up a three. Rebound by Alittle. And the Pistons with possession here.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Back to Brogdon. And here's Warren for three. Another shot. No good on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Grant outside. Cunningham with it. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 8. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
And it's Magruder missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that.
Connects from three-point range.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Now, here's Cunningham. The shot's good from Bay.
For three.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
That's his first personal.
Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
And, you know, the 2016-17 Rookie of the Year continues to impress. Brogdon is a valuable role player who does a lot of things well.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 8. And Grant slams it home.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there, looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Here's Brogdon. He has 6. Pass to Warren. Here's Turner. Now here's Brogdon. Outside Warren. Lets it go with a 3. Bay pulls it in.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Pistons.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's an 18-point game. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." Coach Dwayne Casey says, "If we bring the same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen." Kevin, back to you.
Frank Jackson.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Stewart. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul.
On defense, Indiana. Now here's Joseph. Clock at 6. Grant with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Your Pacers.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Pistons ahead. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's McConnell. Driving the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. McConnell's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Indiana. Stewart a screen. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And Holiday has it in the corner. From deep. That shot off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pacers foul.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon.
That's his first
foul.
First team.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
On the wing, Jackson. There's the 3. Drops in the tray.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pass to Diallo. Here's Joseph. Going inside. Back to Diallo. The three-pointer, no good. From deep.